Hello Warhammer friends, here I am at Castle Andy 2D6. Hello Andy. Hello, look at this magnificent table here featuring my daughters of Khaine, who are about to embark on the third part of a truly epic series of battles against Andy 2D6's Stormcast non-Eternals, because after today we may well see them disappear forever, because I shall be doing my best to slaughter them. That's what we do as Daughters of Khaine. So over there, Andy's got some units, 3 ballistas in the Celestial Realm. I've got some Khaine heart renders or life takers. Anyway, the ones with the sickles there on the side. Got a nice little force. I'll put some more updates as we go, but here's the table set up. Can't wait to reveal more. Okay, so we've just completed our first round. You can see my witch elves have moved up here because I went first. Not a lot else I could do. We're playing one where the objectives appear after the first round and then more objectives appear after the second, so we don't know where they're going to appear. Andy brought down these buggers from heaven and shot up my avatar of Khaine, so it's only got 1 wound left and it's been lying dormant, so they've just literally been shooting at a dead statue, but it's coming alive next turn. Let's see what I can do with that. The Knight of Zeros, look at him, he's run up there, and this lady chucked her spear, which was a 2 to hit and a 2 to wound. Unbelievable. And it's wounded my poor shrine over there. That's just horrible. Doomfire Warlock's got a wound. These guys appeared from nowhere and killed 3 Sisters of Slaughter with some magical heavens attacks. So there you go, that's where we're at. Now it's going to get exciting. Oh, by the way, my blood stalkers shot 2 of those liberators, which was healthy. So there we go. How are you feeling, Andy? Turn 1. Also
Confident.
Confident.
Hoping for that double turn now to finish what I've started.
I've forgotten about that. Oh god. I'll let you know what happens in a sec. This is the end of... Is it the end of round 2 already, Andy?
Yes.
It's been a complete bloodbath. Or has it? In the middle, the Knight of Zeros, Andy put the finest hour on that guy, and between the attacks of the all those witch elves charging in, the Sister of Slaughter rushing in, and the Blood Rack Shrine charging in, impact hits, everything, la-di-da, so many attacks, Andy saved every single one. And I managed to get 2 wounds on him, but that's during his combat, during his turn, I managed to jam 2 wounds. Now this is because he has a 2-up save and a ward save. Phenomenal. Anyway, this lady, she charged around the back, absolutely decimated my my shrine there. It's on 2 wounds. The Slaughter Queen over here, she managed to take out a ballista. So I've destroyed 2 ballistas now. And
she saved about 1,000 ballista shots as well, don't forget.
She did. She has a 5-up ward save and she got a 5-up natural save, which was good. But she did suffer a mortal wound because I killed a Stormcast and his lightning soul shot out of his body and hit her straight in the face. So over here, Andy chose to charge the Khaine Shadow Stalkers and they hit back. I lost 1 and I just killed 4 Liberators in 1 round, which is phenomenal. I think it's the Shroud Queen there because she's got D3 wounds, and I'm on re-rolling 1s to hit, which is awesome. This turn coming up, it's going to be re-rolling 1s to wound as well. So over here, the objective appeared, so that's good for me. This guy is on his own and is desperately trying to do something with these guys. They haven't done a lot, really. He's got his Ether Wings hiding at the back still. This is going to be a bloodthirsty round. Who knows what will happen? It's all to play for. Let's see what I can do. We're going to roll to see who goes next, aren't we?
Yep.
So, should we do that right now? Live, on camera.
Okay, go on then.
Here we go. Andy rolls a 1.
So I auto lose because if it's a tie, you still win the roll.
And there we go. Let's find out Andy's not happy. He's done a mammoth turn 4. And the Knight of Zeros has finally been killed by the Witch Elves there. And embarrassingly, the Slaughter Queen has done so well. She's killed a ballista. In fact, she might have killed 2 ballistas. She killed the Lord Ordinator as well. But in Andy's combat turn, he managed to turn around and hit her and take off her very last wound. So that was embarrassing. That's on 1 wound left as well. The snake, they just couldn't quite shoot it. They've run away. And also my shrine has run away as well. It's on like 2 wounds left. I managed to kill all Andy's big armoured guys with shields. What are they called again, Andy?
Annihilators.
The Annihilators are gone. Morgweth the Bloody isn't doing much, but she's getting victory points there by staying there. And Andy's Judicators ran away. How about that? But I did kill one of them in combat.
Killed 4.
Killed 4.
And then the last one ran off.
And then the last one up. But as it died, its lightning soul went up to heaven and destroyed one of the life takers there. So these Shadow Stalkers are actually really tasty. So they are contesting that victory point there. And that's about it. It's the final round. It's going to be quick.
I've got 2 turns left unless all my stuff's dead.
Oh, Christ. Here we go. This has been a bloody battle indeed. And in the final last but one round, we had a special guest star join us. There's Annie, who has witnessed an unrivaled, unparalleled, unbelievable defence of the title. Well, at least we've won this game. Andy, how do you feel? Okay.
To put it into words...
What went wrong? I mean, look, she's a tank. She survived till the very end. I managed to kill that Knight of Zeros. This guy killed a Slaughter Queen, but I think what it comes down to is not getting enough victory points, isn't it?
What it comes down to, I think, the ballistas didn't kill enough of your stuff, so then they were able to be tied up for the game, which left everyone else without support. So then they all got slaughtered.
They did. I think me having many more units than you maybe made a difference. The Life Takers came at the very end and took out the Adjudicators. For once, these Ether Wings were completely useless.
Yeah, there was nothing for them to do in that game.
Nothing to do but just stare at the hamsters, and that's all pretty much what they did.
There's no hamsters here.
Guinea pigs, sorry, guinea pigs. How very dare I get
We
that
don't have
wrong.
hamsters in this town.
Look at that guinea pig heaven pen there.
They're about to be cleaned, I swear. As a third party, can I add some info onto
Please.
this? As I have witnessed Andy this week saying how he wasn't going to hold back and this time Rem's going to get it.
This is supposed to be the Rem slaughter list.
Can you just put the camera on me, Andy? I think the audience just want to see the face of a victory like that. Just yes, I wore yellow to repel Andy's orange, and today I think that tactic, more than any reading up on rules or any of that nonsense, that has won the day. But you know, Andy, you've been very gracious in defeat. In fact, you really helped me get through this battle, so I want to thank you. Daughters of Khaine are beasts, man. They're really, really good. And, you know, your new Stormcast, on paper, sounded amazing, didn't they? But
The rules sound fancy,
yes.
but you also have a lot of rules.
There's so many rules. We tried to use all the heroic rules this time round, and sometimes it got a bit monotonous, like bringing people back and adding all-out defence, all-out attack, and stand and shoot. It seemed there was these special command abilities going off all over the place. But yeah, really, really fun game. And it took us how long, Andy?
5 hours.
Christ almighty. How do people do 2 hours at a tournament?
Because they play the game faster.
I mean, I can't talk that fast and get through everything that we did. But it's been a great game, great evening. I've got to get back home now.
So there you go. If you want to run a tournament and allow Rem to win, make sure the rounds are 5 hours long. And he'll be able to finish his games.
But the Witch Elves, being able to bring back people, that's really helped. And, you know, the shrine was amazing for me. It's the first time you've killed that though, Andy, isn't it? So
I can be very proud of that.
Very, very proud.
Even though it took me about 3 turns too long.
I think having all of your ballistas here might have been a mistake. Perhaps you should have spread them out a bit, because it did allow me to get in range of shooting and charging all of them.
I think that plan was actually fine.
What went wrong? You died
because you charged in there with the
Slaughtered.
Avatar when it only had like 2 wounds left.
Yes, correct.
But the Unleash Hell, despite being within range of the Lord Ordinator, failed when it probably should have killed the Avatar before he got there. And then the Hag Queen, I could have done Unleash Hell on her as well, with the Battalion ability, which could have easily killed her before she got in, which would have left this flank a ballista zone with none of your units there.
So, are you saying you forgot to do something?
No, I'm just saying I rolled terribly with the ballistas. So blame it on the dice.
I blame it on the boogie, and this time the boogie has been great for me because I am a dancer, Andy, and you've got 2 left feet.
You did manage to throw all your units onto objectives successfully, though, so you didn't lose track of the scenario and get carried away, as you have done occasionally.
These guys are really, really nifty. They're great, good in combat.
Yeah.
They've got the
While we're on video, shall I point out that without looking at their war scroll, I said, "Are they any good in combat?" And you said, "No, they've got little bow attacks." So once I charged the Liberator in there, he then unleashed about 8 handfuls of dice.
The Shroud Queen, unbelievable, doing D3 damage and 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, and I think re-rolling the ones to hit and re-rolling the ones to wound was probably a big turning point with its Daughters of
I think
Khaine.
I need to lobby GW to have that changed. I think there's a few too many of re-rolling ones in the Daughters of Khaine for my liking.
So Andy, I'm 3 games into the Daughters of Khaine. I feel like I'm getting faster with stuff.
The clock would disagree.
No, yes, it would. They say you've got to play an army like 9 times. There's no way I'm going to play this 9 times in a row when I've got hordes of amazing models at home to play with. But I gave this a good go. I might do a couple more games with it. A couple more. But as it stands, Andy, we've had 3 games. What's the score?
The score?
Yes.
Didn't we draw the other games?
So we've drawn 2, I've won 1.
Well, we drew 1, we didn't finish 1. And then
so it's like Tyson.
travesty.
It's like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. And the minute you're Deontay Wilder, do you want to have a rematch where you'll probably lose again? But you know, it's worth the exposure, maybe.
I think there's bound to be a rematch.
Okay.
We're going to go up to 2,000 points and book like an
Christ.
8-hour slot.
Oh man, I don't know. I think that. Yeah. No. I don't know. It's up to you. Let's see. But we've got to go now.
Well, there you go.